2018 Fiat 124 Spider Review. The Fiat 124 Spider delivers fuel-efficient motoring, though some significant compromises. When Fiat chosen to revive its famous 124 Spider nameplate a year ago, this company chose a partner noted for making great modern roadsters, Mazda. Indeed, most of the 124 Spider's underlying structure comes from the Mazda MX-5 motor. But the 124 might be more than just a Mazda MX-5 within a costume. Fiat uses engine, transmission and suspension tuning, which experts claim give the 124 Spider a distinct character or a unique. Like the motor, the 124's diminutive figure is both section of its appeal and also the cause of lots of its shortcomings. Similarly, the tiny, turbocharged engine is likewise an exclusive trait with its appeals and pitfalls. It's punchy and ego-rich in the rev range, yet it's distinctly underpowered at low to medium RPM. The Lusso and Classica express these traits very differently through the hot air bath. The former are softer, along with some weighs a lot more, even though the latter pairs exceptional handling which has a ride that borders on harsh. Knowing what you want from your 124 Spider is vital in choosing the best trim. Other convertibles in the marketplace come with few compromises. The Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Camaro convertibles offer more interior space, more usable trunks and back seats tiny as they are, and they are available with a lot more power. The VW Beetle convertible and Mini Cooper convertible have small car aesthetics and so are easy to drive while requesting fewer sacrifices compared to 124. But as generations of Fiat owners and people who own the old 124 Spider will show you, driving might be more about the connection you are feeling with your car instead of how much you can easily fit in the trunk. And because of this, there's virtually no substitute with the 2018 Fiat 124 Spider. What's new? For 2018, the Fiat 124 Spider receives minor updates to its options packages. The Abarth, especially using the optional Brembo brakes, is actually the standout in the 124 lineup, dramatically improving handling to get a moderate price increase on the mid-tier Lusso. However, for buyers more interested in a very forgiving ride quality, the Classica trim, while using optional technology collection package, should cover most with the bases, along with the extra tire sidewall within the smaller wheels will help with ride quality. In either case, we suggest the manual transmission, ever since the automatic is vastly ill-matched towards the 124's small engine. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Fiat 124 Spider will come in 3 trim levels: the relatively bare-bones Classica, the harder comprehensively equipped Lusso plus the aggressive Abarth. All 3 trims are powered using a turbocharged 1.4-litre 4-cylinder engine. It produces 160 horsepower in Classica and Lusso trims and 164 horsepower inside Abarth, and 184 pound-feet of torque in all of the 3. Power goes to your rear wheels through a standard 6-speed manual transmission or perhaps an optional 6-speed automatic. The Fiat Space Classica trim offers little more compared to necessities. Buyers get 16-inch wheels, air conditioning, a height-adjustable driver seat, cruise control, a manual tilt-adjustable controls, along with a 4-speaker stereo system using a 3-inch computer screen and Bluetooth phone connectivity. Pleasantly, the Classica also is included with keyless entry, push-button start, along with a leather-wrapped leader and shift knob. One package can be acquired for the Spider Classica, the Technology and Sirius XM Group package. This adds a rear view camera, proximity entry, rear parking sensors, along with an upgraded infotainment system using a 7-inch screen, voice controls, streaming music app integration, satellite radio and GPS capability. GPS navigation is usually a separate dealer add-on. Moving up towards the Lusso trim gets you 17-inch wheels, automatic headlights, fog lights, automatic windshield wipers, a rear view camera, automatic climate control, and leather upholstered and heated seats, along using the 7-inch infotainment system and its features. Fiat offers several packages for your Lusso. The comfort and convenience group includes heated auto-dimming mirrors, rear parking sensors, a security alarm, universal garage door opener, blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert. Opting to the navigation and sound group adds navigation plus a 9-speaker Bose stereo audio. The visibility group adds turn-swiveling LED headlights and headlight washers. There's also the Lusso Red Top Edition, which has a red convertible top, 17-inch wheels, Bose audio, the adaptive LED headlights and navigation. The Fiat 124 Spider Abarth turns into a performance-attuned suspension and also a limit-slip differential, along having a driving mode selector with sport and normal modes, leather and microfiber trimmed seats, and also a handful of unique interior and exterior styling cues. The most notable choice is the upgrade to Brembo brakes. The comfort and convenience, navigation and sound, and visibility packages are common available, much like Recaro seats. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically will come in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S within this review provide our full test from the 2017 Fiat 124 Spider Lusso Turbo 1.4 litres inline-4, 6-speed automatic, RWD. Note: since this test was conducted, the latest 124 Spider has brought some revisions for the distribution of options in their packages. Our findings remain applicable for this year's 124 Spider. Driving. Steering, handling and braking performance are definite strengths due to this lightweight roadster. Unfortunately, the peaky turbo engine and upshift application-minded automatic transmission undoubtedly are a poor match, frequently causing you to be without sufficient power. Acceleration. The tiny turbofan is weak down low, only feeling eager and punchy at higher revs. Out inside real world, with all the transmissions further for upshifting, draft and left lugging before drivetrain catches up. Still, our measured 0-60 mph period of 6.6 seconds isn't harmful to such a small engine. Braking. One from the 124's strong points. The pedal is firm and communicative, and also the car tracks straight during panic stops. Brakes inspire confidence and work as well in stop-and-go traffic as on back roads. Our tested panic stop distance from 60 mph of 111 feet is average to get a sports car. Steering. The steering is quick and very precise and supplies useful road feel. Weighting is lighter than many sports cars, but is well suited to this type of small and maneuverable car. The steering, however, may be dirty at highway speeds. Handling. The 124 changes direction well and exhibits minimal body roll around turns. But mid-corner bumps can unsettle the chassis. Drivability. The 124 is slow from the line, nevertheless the car starts smoothly and consistently. The transmission is overly desperate to upshift, plus it frequently leaves you without power. This leads to many hunting around for the proper gear during spirited driving, on hills, and even though maneuvering through traffic. Comfort. The 124 does not have a lot to offer when it comes to comfort. The ride is superior to in many performance-oriented cars, even so the seats are tight, plus there is a significant insufficient sound insulation. Plenty of other convertibles have an overabundance of to offer with regards to everyday comfort. Seat comfort. These seats may be narrow. For larger drivers, the bolsters are prominent enough being uncomfortable, however they are not adequate enough to effectively hold you constantly in place. There's no lumbar support to communicate enough, along with the headrests with integrated speakers are uncomfortably hard. Ride comfort. The ride is going to be too stiff for many. Bumps and dips are translated through the entire car. However, it may not be harsh, and smaller imperfections are absorbed well. Undulating road surfaces or regular freeway seams cause a less than comfortable hobby horse effect due in part for the car's short wheelbase. Noise and vibration. Wind noise with top down is well controlled below 50 miles per hour with the top up. There are many mechanical noises, as well as highway speeds. It's actually a toss-up whether wind and tire are going to be just noticeable or intrusive, dependent upon road conditions. The 124 Lusso's restrained exhaust avoids engine drone. Climate control. The knob controls are straightforward, making switching between automatic and manual modes easy, though temperature selection is not really graduated. The system can combat even high heat but works hard to do it. Having only 3 vents can also add frustration to driving that has a passenger on hot days. Interior. Some buyers will value the 124's diminutive stature, however, there is no touring around the fact that being this kind of small car forces compromises regarding seat adjustability and ingress and egress. Being a convertible, additionally, it has some visibility issues, however the manual top is exceptionally easy to use. Ease people. This car's small size brings all with the controls within easy reach. Drivers with long arms will see the infotainment control knob's placement awkward, specifically when drinks are inside removable cup holders. Its few controls are clearly marked and simple to understand. Getting in, jetting out. The door is for a specified duration, however the tall, wide sill and low roof with all the top up create some problems. Taller drivers and passengers will pretty much fold themselves by 50% to get in or out. The experience is all about average for this kind of low-slung convertible race car. Driving position. The seat back should be upright for your seat to slide fully aft, so tall drivers must choose from legroom or reclining. Beyond that frustration, the driving position is proper, with all the seats set low inside car. More adjustments may be nice, but there is however no room for them within the cramped space. Roominess. The 124 is tiny, and yes, it feels tiny about the inside. Not much lateral leg space or elbow and shoulder room. The low and thick windscreen frame adds for the claustrophobic feeling, even with all the top down. The transmission tunnel consumes passenger side space on the floor, making for the cramped experience. Visibility. Forward visibility is nice, and rear view mirror visibility is superior to average with this type of car thanks on a low, sloping rear deck. Rear three-quarter visibility is laughably bad together with the top up, as well as the side mirrors can be small, so blind spot monitoring can be a helpful extra. Quality. There's a mishmash of Mazda and Fiat parts from the cabin, thus it doesn't feel all of that cohesive. The Ascent's quality is often a bit hit or miss, soft touch surfaces mixed with flimsy feeling plastics, and a few pieces notably in your tester, a corner folding top release handle felt looser than we would like. Utility. You can't expect much utility at a tiny, 2-seat convertible, as well as the 124 certainly doesn't deliver much. A weekend trip for just 2 is concerning the most this car are prepared for. Other convertibles might offer more practicality, but that typically comes at the cost of size, weight and nimbleness. small item storage. The tiny armrest box is only enough for the wallet and keys, then there is a cubby for just a phone inside the center console. The glove box behind and between seats, while big enough for the purse, is tough to access, and yes, it's blocked for anyone who is keeping something from the removable cup holders. Cargo space. The trunk is minuscule, which has a small opening that's flat inside rear deck. Fortunately, your vehicle is low towards the ground, which ensures you keep the lift-over height from feeling overly problematic. 2 soft overnight bags will fit. Try not to plan on packing for considerably more than a weekend. Technology. The 124's infotainment system, borrowed from Mazda, is definitely an easy-to-use unit that has a good knob-based interface. It offers you what you expect, with all the biggest omission being Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatibility. Driver aids are optional, there are simply a few. Audio and navigation. Navigation is simple to use, although it isn't really the easiest system to navigate landmarks with. Audio quality is middling, and also the system is to get turned up a lot to contend with all the background noise. The tinian headrest speakers feel much more a gimmick compared to a necessary addition. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth is an easy task to connect and successful, including displaying incoming messages, though it will only recognize one message, then one email app, at the least with an Android phone. There's no Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but 2 USB ports mean passenger and driver can each charge a machine. Driver aids. Optional blind spot monitoring is often a welcome addition with your little friend side mirrors, as is also rear cross-traffic alert because of poor top-up visibility. The rear view camera makes it very easy to take advantage in the 124's small size and tight spaces. Voice control. The Mazda's OST system does an acceptable job interpreting commands and will be offering prompts to assist you along. It's able to entering navigation destinations and finding sites. Still, a limited list of functions can be acquired, then there is no Google or Siri compatibility.